restart last time is in 24th place. And last on the lead lap. Is anybody going to pit here? Is anybody going to need to pit here? And we're going to get lined up for a second overtime restart.
Tyler Reddick, fastest in practice, wonderful at the laps today, restarting right behind, I'm guessing right behind Kyle Larson. I think he's going to go to the outside on the choose, and Reddick will be on the inside. Those three, and maybe more. What we're going to see, Blaney, Larson, Reddick, Todd Gilliland is there. Don't count out Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace.
So still under the yellow flag. We have not gone one to go yet. Still a little bit of cleanup work to do left with the big jet blowers that you saw. Here's Chase Briscoe down the pit lane after continuing away from the accident scene earlier. You see the hood on that 14 car, a little bowed up on the left side back of the hood, right in front of the driver. Not bowed up enough to block his view, but just buckled in where he took some of the impact in that multi-car jam up on the overtime restart. Making some patches down along the front splitter as well on the Briscoe car.
That was a red flag caution, folks.
And the word goes out from race control.
Second overtime of NASCAR. They're getting ready to restart here again soon for the finish.
And then a second effort and an overtime finish to the Brickyard 400.
At the Brickyard 400, Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
The pre-pass. Did he just say 17, I believe, Chris Buescher? So that's going to put Buescher back on the lead lap. After the adventures of his day.
At one point he was 2 laps down.
Yep.
With the contact that potentially that you have on these restarts, honest to goodness, if I'm back there 5th or 6th, I still feel like I've got a legitimate chance. I mean, the way these restarts have gone, you never know. It has been crazy.
That fucking 54 monster keeps backfiring like a motherfucker, man.
Up on the victory podium and get that beautiful Brickyard 400 presented by PPG Trophy. That sits and waits for the race winner. So here it is. 1 to go. And the choose. Larson inside. Blaney outside. Reddick inside, Gilliland outside. Oh, and Christopher Bell now is on the inside of row number 3. Hasn't been up by the front much all day, but here he is. He's got a shot in the final laps.
Bell, a 3-time winner this season, came into this race and currently sits as the leader in the playoff standings. Just may have a shot before it's all said and done as he lines up on the inside of that 3rd row.
NASCAR overtime rules, get the green flag. When the leader comes back around and gets the white flag, the next flag ends the race. Last time we didn't make it through turn 1 before the caution came back out. What's it going to be this time?
A shout out to Todd Gilliland also is going to line up on the outside of that 2nd row. You know, they tested here. We're one of the cars that did the tire test here, and he came back and said they thought they were going to be really good here this weekend. Hasn't always been quite as strong, I think, as they hoped in practice and qualifying, but here he is. Overtime, got a shot to win it from the outside of the second row.
Just looking back, this is the 6th race on the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Oval to go to overtime for the NASCAR Cup Series. There have been 5 previous. The longest completion lap was lap 170 when Kyle Busch won it in 2016. If we get all the way through this overtime, it's going to be lap 167. As the pace car leads the field now through turn number 3. Sun angle changing now. The driver's vision as we get a little bit later on in the day. Plenty of daylight left in this one, and plenty of cars on the lead lap set to try and scrap it up. And the pace car heads for pit lane. Here they come.
Here we go.
Overtime number 2 in the Brickyard 400. Green flag is out in Indianapolis. Larson and Blaney side.
Here we go.
Larson is ahead. Larson gets the lead in 1.
Reddick jumps ahead of Blaney into that second spot just as we projected, and it's going to be Reddick now trying to chase that.
Trouble on turn number 2 into the wall. No yellow yet. No caution flag yet. Will the car drive away? Turn number 3, Larson by 2. Great car lengths for Reddick. The caution is out, and Kyle Larson has a half a lap to come back around to win in Indianapolis.
Oh, okay. It's over? Yep, it's over. There he is.
What a charge to the late laps. Lay on the overtime, restart overtime number 2. And here it comes.
There we go. Kyle Larson just won it in double overtime, baby.
As disappointed as he was, he's going to be that elated to celebrate his win at the Brickyard 400.
Brickyard 400, over. That was one hell of an experience right there, folks.
Well, the celebration will be a big one for sure. Kyle Larson wins the Brickyard 400.
Fuck yeah.
His 27th career victory, his 4th win this season, and most importantly on this day, his first at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
And we'll go back, Alan, to the call that Cliff gave